Welcome on board to the Alien Spaceship talk show with Emmy Hikins and Trevor, a podcast where no topic is off limits. Fasten your seatbelt, stick the kettle on, you're in for a bumpy ride. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Five of you saying, yeah, that we need to save ourselves at the expense of the sixth person. What if people say, well, I can't do it. I can't yank that person's legs out or arms out so we can escape. What would happen then if it came down to you to be the one who effectively kills that person?
I suppose I'll
would
be
it
the
make
hero.
a difference?
I would be the hero then.
You'd be the word.
I'd be the hero. I'd be going like that with my cape.
I'm not sure you're giving this quite the serious approach I was looking for, cuz.
Well, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because, you blood guilty. Because all you can think about for the rest, all you'll be able to think about for the rest of your life is not saving those people, but actually being a murderer, killing, taking somebody else's life. But then you'll be consoled by these other, the other members of the group or whatever. They'll be saying, well, there was no other alternative. But if it came down to me doing it, I would have to, wouldn't I? Because, if it was between me, my life, and that person's life, and I had to do something to save my life, I think I'll probably just sacrifice my life. But if there was more there, say about 5 more people, then it'd be a valid decision to make because you're saving 5 lives in exchange for 1. But if it came down to me and another individual, I would just die there because I'm loyal that way. I cannot bring myself to taking anyone's life. I can't bring myself to hurting anyone, let alone snuff out the life out of them. If there was more people there, I would do it and leave with the guilt or the consequences or whatever, whatever came with it. I would do it. But if it was just one person, that's an easy decision for me. If it was just me and the person, I'll just pray with the person. I'll be
you don't think your self-preservation instinct will kick in then?
Nah.
If it was just you and one other, you don't think it would? Nah. Okay, well, let me just add another thing onto that, because it also brings up our next one I'm looking at.
Right.
One of the 10 Commandments says, you shall not kill.
Yeah.
Now, the 10 Commandments, we don't sort of do religion on our podcast. No. Inevitably, religion and politics, the edges of those may creep in sometimes. Yeah. So this is not really a religious question, but generally speaking, I think most of the Western world societies have always thought that the 10 Commandments are a pretty good, timeless code to live by. Most reasonable people, I think, would say, yeah, they're good things to live by. So if that is the case, and I know you have religious aspects to this as well, but thou shalt not kill, you shall not kill. You could disobey that commandment by killing the person who's stopping the exit of 5 or 6 others.
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I would. Yeah, as long as there's more than 3 people there, I would. Yeah.
Why more than 3?
Well, like I said, if it was just me and one other person, I would never do that, right? I would rather die there with that person, right? But if it was more than 3 people, and I say 3 because 3 people is a consensus. So you could deliberate on something. You could reach a decision with 3 people. So if it was me, this person, and another person, that's excluding the person that is stuck. So there have to be 3 of us, and I would say, right, what have we decided, right? And if they said, if there was any, if say for instance, if we took a vote and it was 2-1 saying don't do it, I wouldn't do it. If we took a vote and it was 3, or if it was 3, all 3 of us said let's go ahead with it, I would do it. But
okay, so then you're saying, democratically, if there were 5 people apart from the one who's stuck, if 3 of them said no, we won't kill them, we'll die here, you would agree to the democratic vote, would you?
Yes, I would. I would say yes. Why not? But if all 4, if the majority, let's just say that, if the majority carries the vote, I still wouldn't be the one to do it. All 5 of us have to be on board.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.